Welcome back to another edition of the Sports Hub. I'm Ryan Edwards, joined by Dan Zielinski. Dan, you'll be covering Tri-City for the first time this week, and what are you most excited about?
After winning their season opener against Omaha on the road, the Storm return home to face Sioux City, and I'm expecting them to play really well this year. They have a new coach in Anthony Noreen. They also returned some guys from last year, including Brian Hawkinson, who's the only guy back from that Clark Cup team a few years ago. So I'm expecting a good season again for them this year after being down a little bit last year. They have some great players coming back, as I mentioned, including Adam Goodsir, who's their captain, and he was one of their leading point scorers last year. And they also have some intriguing new guys, as well as goaltender Philip Larson, who was a 6th-round pick by the Detroit Red Wings. So I'm expecting them to come out firing, have a good season, and I think they're really going to start off well.
That's not the only thing that we have going on Friday night. We have Kearney High and Kearney Catholic football, both in town competing for district championships. Kearney Catholic will be playing Gothenburg, who comes in with a 5-2 record and a really stout defense. They've been giving up 14 points a game on the defensive side of the ball. What will it take for Kearney Catholic to win on Friday night?
From talking to Coach Rashawn Harvey each and every week, his #1 goal is always to establish the run, but it's really going to come down to Matt Masker, quarterback, and receiver Brett Kaiser. That combination of the quarterback and receiver is just so dynamic. It's really hard for opposing defenses to stop, so I'm expecting them to be able to pass kind of at ease against Gothenburg. Even though Gothenburg's defense has played well, I still expect Kearney Catholic to win that game, and it be because of their passing game.
Kearney High is also in action on Friday night. They play here at Foster Field against Creighton Prep. Creighton Prep will present a unique challenge to Kearney because they are the toughest team they've played outside of Grand Island at the beginning of the year. I expect it to be a really physical, hard-nosed football game, and I expect Kearney to come out and run the ball like they have done the last few weeks. Last week they had a really good rushing attack, 32 carries for 370 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns. They were led by Miko Maisner, Cannon Coster, and Matt Studi, so I look for those three to continue to contribute in the rushing attack. And as far as game picks go, I'm going to have to take Kearney in this one. I think Kearney's playing with a lot of momentum, and they're playing well on the defensive side of the ball.
For more of our game picks and for more game previews, make sure to pick up a copy of Thursday's Kearney Hub.